from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
Hello and welcome to BG24 News. I'm Courtney Bryan, and these are the top stories from around Bowling Green. Over the last year, BGSU has been making some changes to the student union. With additional food options and new hangout spaces, reporter Macey Austin has an update on the construction being done.
Walking into the student union looks different than ever before, and it's not just because of all the changes related to COVID precautions. The changes began with Starbucks.
I was running out of space if I was actually going to improve services for our students on campus. And if you remember, the line would stretch all the way past the information desk. I mean, it was just insane. So I started to take a look at the old pub. And at that location, it gave me the space I needed to accommodate all of the required seating to take care of our patrons. It allowed me to add additional equipment to service the volume that we do. It allowed me to add mobile ordering.
The new pub will take place of where the computer lab used to be located, and the new computer lab would take the place of the old Starbucks.
It's going to be called Pub 1910.
Pub 1910 will be an affordable option for students and will offer beers brewed by BG alumni and other local brewers. Last spring, the Marco's Pizza Corporation did not want BGSU to allow the Starship robots to deliver pizza to students on campus. Marco's has been replaced with a new pizza company unique to BG.
Nobody can tell us where we can't go or what we can't do. So we created Wild Pie. With our culinary team on campus, we did extensive research.
The changes in on-campus dining options will continue with the opening of Pub 1910 and a new brand replacing Dunkin'. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Macey Austin.
BGSU has a pop culture library located on the 4th floor of the Union. Reporter Alex Holwerda learned more on what the library has to offer.
The Jerome Library here at BGSU houses the original popular culture repository, the Brown Popular Culture Library. Founded in 1969, the Brown Popular Culture Library has been assisting the Bowling Green community and its students on a wide range of subjects for over half a century. BG24 has spoken to head popular culture librarian Dr. Nancy Down, who elaborated on the significance of the Brown Popular Culture Library and how BGSU students can benefit from visiting the library.
I think that the library's been here for like over 50 years, the Popular Culture Library, and for some reason, the start of the popular culture movement was in the Midwest. So we have a long history of popular culture at Bowling Green.
Dr. Down also pointed out that the Bowling Green community can benefit from having the Brown Popular Culture Library in their community, and here's why.
Well, we're open to like any researcher who's got like an ID. So we do have researchers from the community and from Toledo, from different states, before COVID, even from different countries. So our resources extend beyond the Bowling Green student community. So we're very community oriented. We're always looking for opportunities that we can work together.
Located on the 4th floor of the Jerome Library, the Brown Popular Culture Library is open Monday through Friday by appointment only, from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Alex Holwerda.
Like many organizations, Yoga Club is adapting to meeting virtually since the pandemic. Reporter Steve Iwanek met with the club to learn more about how they're moving their meetings online.
BGSU Yoga Club has begun holding virtual Zoom sessions every Tuesday night from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. The club, which is led by Senior Club President Kelsey Dietrich, strives to not only practice mindful breathing and movements, but also educate participants about various yoga topics. Yoga Club advisor Dr. Maria Bidart spoke more about this.
I'd like to say that as the advisor and a professor, I think that there's an educational component that is also very important in addition to practice yoga. And Kelsey has been doing a wonderful job at integrating both.
Dietrich, along with her executive staff, also prioritizes the idea that yoga is for everyone, especially online.
Yeah, we had a lot of success, I think, last semester with transitioning to virtual yoga. I think it makes the space more inclusive and accessible to people to be able to try yoga. We've definitely had an increase. I know we were a new organization right when the pandemic was starting, and so a lot of people were still learning about it, but we've definitely seen an increase in people who are interested in coming to meetings. And so I think by offering weekly opportunities, more people will have an opportunity to meet others and maybe try yoga and connect with us.
If interested, anyone can sign up on BGSU Yoga Club's presence page. For BG24 News, I'm Stephen Iwanek.
Over the last several years, BGSU has been talking about creating a gateway to open up the area between campus and downtown. Part of that process is to tear down the administration building. Reporter Ryan Dick has more on the work being done to renovate campus.
This fall, BGSU plans to start demolition on the 60-year-old administration building, sparking a campus facelift project that is not expected to be completed until fall of 2022.
What I understand from the admin building is this really is not a new concept or initiative. This has truly been in the works for quite some time.
April Smucker is the Associate Vice President of Capital Planning and Campus Operations. She says the sooner everyone is moved out of the building, the sooner the demolition process can begin.
If we stay on track and have the remaining departments relocated by summer, it could start as early as late 2021, but with the timing of the year and weather in Northwest Ohio, we will probably wait until we get a little closer to that point, because it could be late 2021 or early 2022, but somewhere within that realm. That's why we're a little bit out from being able to finalize those details just yet.
The university's staff has already started moving out and being relocated to different spaces across campus. Smucker says the Marketing and Communications Department will be relocated to the Tucker Communications Center located near Lot 15. The College of Arts and Sciences will be moved to the old business building, Central Hall. Also, the Financial Aid and Bursar office will move to the Student Union. Deborah Lowry, a student services counselor who still works out of the administration building, says she is okay with relocating, but still has unanswered questions.
It's always been kind of down the road, and all of a sudden they're going to do it sooner than later now, so I guess we're fine with that. Obviously we have questions as to what is going to happen in the future with where people are going, buildings that you're going to. But overall, it's probably a good thing for the university.
Once demolition is complete, construction will begin on the new Traditions Gateway that will give BGSU a facelift that has been discussed since 2011.
At this point, I think what we're looking at is just a new Traditions Gateway. We really want to open up the campus and make some more connectivity from our campus to downtown.
While Smucker does not have an official design to share, in 2011, BGSU released this sketch of what community members could expect to replace the location.
Really opening up the Traditions quad there will make a significant impact to just the overall entry.
Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Ryan Dick.
Snow days aren't the only thing student teachers are missing out on this year. I spoke with a couple student teachers who shared why the wellness days BGSU is offering are no help to them. Shaughnessy Baker is a senior education major at Bowling Green. Since her junior year, Shaughnessy has been a student teacher. While COVID-19 has affected the college experience in more ways than one, losing spring break was a big hit, but not for student teachers who never had a spring break in the first place.
So as a student teacher, everyone in the program is required to go by our placement school's schedule. So the wellness days don't affect us at all. We don't get those days off because we still have to be in the school for those days.
Many other students in the education program echo the same message. They feel a lack of support from the college. Looking forward, how can BGSU better assist their students?
What would help student teachers, honestly, is getting a couple days of forgiveness absences. At this point, if you're absent, if you're sick, if you have car trouble, family emergencies, anything like that, you still have to make those days up at the end of the semester. So we get no days off.
These excused days off for student teachers would help support mental health by removing stress. Now looking towards sports, Chase has an update on them. Chase?
Thanks, Courtney. The BGSU women's basketball team is playing some of its best basketball in over a decade, and one of the key players for the squad is Angela Perry. She had a team best 18 points against rival Toledo last week, but what she does off the court may be even more impressive. Angela Perry is known by many at Bowling Green State University for her role on the women's basketball team. The senior led the team in scoring last year, and so far appeared in the second most games of anyone on the roster. But something you may not know about her, when she's not on the hardwood, she's on horseback. Perry is a skilled equestrian, committed to caring for horses. It's a passion that Perry attributes to her mom.
It's just something I've always loved, and I got my first pony. I rode my mom's horse until I was 4, and then I got my first pony at 4, and I just didn't ever want to get off of him. I was out there every day.
Perry ships her horses from her home in Illinois to here at Shanks Quarter Horses, just a few minutes west of Bowling Green. At the stables, Perry visits her horses up to 5 times a week during the off-season.
They say it's 90% work, 10% play, but whenever you love it, it feels like it's all fun. It's really relaxing and fun, and it's very satisfying to see.
It's not just a passion she keeps to herself. Her teammates visit the stables and ride horseback from time to time. Some recruits even come to Shanks on visits. Teammate Mari Hill visited Shanks on her visit before committing to Bowling Green. It was her first time riding a horse.
It was so fun because I never experienced that before, because in Japan there are not many people who have horses. So it was so fun.
With a unique experience to offer recruits, Perry's coaches enjoy the horses too.
I think it's awesome. Angela clearly has a passion for horses and taking care of them and riding them. And it's really cool when you talk to her about it, because she lights up, she just lights up when she gets to share her horse passion.
Angela Perry's time playing basketball may soon come to an end, but her love for horses is something that will never waver.
And that will do it for BG24 News. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BG24TV and check out more of our content on BGFalconMedia.com. We'll see you next week. Thanks.